Sturm has risen to near the top of the competitive PvP weapon charts in recent months thanks to the changes in Beyond Light. So Sturm has been with us since the start of Destiny 2, but now it's finally getting its time in the sun. Today I'm going to have a look at the weapon stats, why it's jumped to the top of the PvP charts, how to get Sturm and its catalyst, plus a quick look at the lore. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And of course you can check out the timestamps down below to jump to a specific part of the video, as some bits may be more interesting than others. So first of all, let's have a look at the weapon, and Sturm is an exotic kinetic hand cannon which sits in the aggressive 120 rate of fire hand cannon family, and it has a couple of really interesting perks. So first we've got Accomplice, so kills with this weapon fill the magazine of the equipped energy weapon from reserves, and also Storm and Stress, so kills with Drang reload this weapon and overflow a bonus damage round into the magazine. So looking at the weapon stats, we've got 92 for impact, 64 for range, 56 for stability, 46 for handling, 55 for reload speed. It's a 120 rounds per minute hand cannon with 9 in the magazine. And you can't talk about Sturm without talking about Drang. So these were both introduced in Destiny 2 during the Red War and were available after the campaign as an exotic quest. And Sturm and Drang complement each other very, very well. So Drang has a perk called Together Forever. So kills with this weapon reload Sturm and overflow a bonus damage round into it. So if you're enjoying Sturm, then you should definitely get Drang too, because it is a bit of a tasty combo. So if you have Sturm, then simply go to the gunsmith and you can pick up Drang. Sturm is pretty good these days, as Bungie made some significant changes to aggressive framed hand cannons when Beyond Light came out. It's so good in fact that it's sitting at number 5 in the competitive PvP charts, below only Fellwinter's Lie, the Steady Hand, another aggressive hand cannon, Adored, and the 7th Seraph CQC shotgun. So Bungie said related to aggressive hand cannons in the Beyond Light patch notes, so we're making changes to give hand cannon subfamilies a little bit more diversity and more reasons to use each. So with aggressive, they increased the rate of fire from 110 to 120, and they also broke out aggressive hand cannons allowing custom tuning of stats, e.g. the damage fall off for 100 range in this subfamily now starts at 32 meters. So not only did Sturm get a boost in rate of fire, but also range too, and if you've got the exotic catalyst for Sturm, then it's even better. So Sturm can hit like a truck at 44 meters, meaning if you've got decent aim, then this one is going to make you deadly inside PvP. So next up, let's have a look at how to get Sturm in Beyond Light. So this one has changed a little bit over the last couple of months. So it used to be a quest where you had to go around Nessus and do all kinds of things like that. But now all you have to do is acquire this from the exotic kiosk in the tower. So this is a new addition brought into the game with Beyond Light and allows us to purchase exotics in exchange for materials. So you can find that exotic kiosk in between the vaults in the tower, just go up to it, interact with it, and then you can find Sturm under the Red War exotics. So for Sturm, you're going to need 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 glimmer, 150 Microphasic Datalattice, and 1 ascendant shard. So you can get the exotic cipher from Xur on Friday to Tuesday. So here I have a quest to get one each week, and I do a guide for where is Xur every Friday, so you can check that one out. And exotic ciphers are pretty easy to come by these days. Glimmer should be fairly straightforward. You just pick this up from the game and activities, and the Ascendant Shard can be acquired from Nightfall Strikes. But next up, let's have a look at how to farm Microphasic Datalattice. So for Microphasic Datalattice, you want to head to Nessus, as that is the main source. So all the planets have materials, and Microphasic Datalattice is native to Nessus. You can roam around Nessus on your Sparrow, and you're likely to spot the material everywhere. Just hop off the Sparrow, pick it up, and off you go. In terms of farming for Microphasic Datalattice, you used to be able to do patrol missions, public events, and lost sectors. I tried doing that, but I couldn't get it to drop for me in Beyond Light, but I did find that opening loot chests around Nessus worked for me. So you can roam around on your Sparrow, or you can find loot chests, and you'll find those loot chests marked on the map with a little icon, just like that here. Also, it is worth checking Spider's inventory, and he is on the Tangled Shore. So Spider does sell materials, and this is on rotation, which changes daily. So I was having a look today, and I could find the Microphasic Datalattice, and I could just pick that up for 5,000 glimmer. However, do be wary, because sometimes Spider really overcharges you for stuff, and you can see that the glimmer expense there is really expensive for just 5 items that you can roam around, or that you can just pull out of one chest on Nessus. So what I would do, I would wait until that is traded for 1 legendary shard, and then you can pick up loads from Spider if you need it. So using these methods, you should be able to collect 150 Microphasic Datalattice in no time at all, and then once you have all the materials, just go back to the tower and trade them in at the kiosk for Sturm. And once you have Sturm, don't forget to pick up Drang at Banshee 44, the gunsmith in the tower, and try out that very useful combo. So next up, let's have a look at how to get Sturm's catalyst. So once you've got Sturm, then you'll want to go and get the catalyst. So it increases Sturm's range by 18, and it increases the handling by a whopping 36. And the best way to get this catalyst is on Nessus. What you have to do is kill non-guardians on Nessus, so you can use Sturm and Drang in the Lost Sector near Artifact's Edge, and it shouldn't take too long to drop. And the upgrade is unlocked by defeating 500 enemies with Sturm and Drang having those weapons equipped. So what you can do is public events or Lost Sectors, and you can unlock that catalyst nice and quickly. And this one is really going to boost that range and handling. It's going to make you really deadly. So I was a little bit skeptical about Sturm, and then I took it into PvP. I probably had the most fun I've had in PvP for some time. I've been playing around with the Steady Hand recently. That is another 120 rate of fire hand cannon. That's the Iron Banner hand cannon. But Sturm, oh my goodness me, it's so much fun. So I definitely think you should go out there and get Sturm. It's one of the most effective and fun exotics in the game right now, especially with that Drang combo. You can run around PvP and 3-tap Guardians nice and easy. But I always like to have a look at the lore with exotic weapons, and here we go with Sturm's lore. So these ancient ceremonial pistols can be dated back to the early Golden Age. A faded inscription reads, "To Sigrun, from Victor." Please, you don't understand. I'm supposed to be on that ship. The guard smiled at Sigrun with gentle condescension. That's not possible, man. She understood why he would believe that. All the colonists had entered cryo 2 weeks ago, but she could see the crew waving for pictures. They were awake. She could be awake too. I'm supposed to be on that ship, she insisted, leaning around the guard. There was still time. She could find whatever horrible cryo coffin they loaded Victor into, and she could kneel before it and beg him to forgive her. He wouldn't hear her, but he wasn't gone yet. I need you to take a step back. Captain Jacobson? Sigrun darted past the guard. I'm a colonist. You can't leave without me. Well, as always, really interesting stuff there from the lore. And if you don't read the lore, it's really good. It really tells a lot of the backstory, and a lot of the character and world building is hidden there in the lore, so I really recommend you give it a read. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of Sturm, and what do you think of the changes in Beyond Light, and how's it working out for you in PvP or PvE? Well, that is it for this guide on how to get Sturm in Destiny 2 Beyond Light. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.